Even though you can't hear me say this. Hi, I'm ready when you are.
Hello. Alright, hello everyone. Here's Hellknight and Bitsy for the next match of the Challenge Cup. Hamsda vs Menou. How are you doing, Bitsy?
I am doing fantastic. How are you doing, Hellknight?
Yeah, that's the moment where I want you talking so I can adjust your game audio.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Well, we're looking at a
Okay.
pretty decent race today. It's a Nocturne start and a Medallion start, which means one medallion to get into Ganon's castle, and we're not going to have to do AD just for Shadow unless it's Zelda's Lullaby. So that should be a fun start. We're also starting as a child, so we're not doing an actual bet, but get your guesses in chat. Where are we dropping, boys? Where are we dropping? Comms do sound like they need an application of coffee. If only I didn't like coffee, but I got a giant jug of water here. I am pretty sure Lex is not in charge of these. It is not. It is Xenu. But we are about to be off. And there we go. And we're starting in Lon Lon. Right at the entrance there. That's a real easy decision to just go right into Lon Lon and go do these checks. But you don't have rupees. You got to go up and get the rupees. No money, Pepe hands. Exactly. Alrighty.
I have to do some last minute adjustments here. You can now see the corners.
Good.
Oh yeah, time out.
Now I've got it fixed so that I can focus on chat on my other monitor, and the main monitor is the live feed. There we go. Really decent 3 chicken pickup for Menou, as we are awarded with a strength. Honestly, it's always fun for me every time I see a strength here, because it just brings me back to my very first Zooter seed I ever did. There's the Skull Sanity, Chop Sanity, Scrub Sanity, just because I hate myself. But I got to Lon Lon, and I got my first strength there to immediately find Mirror Shield on the Skulltula that Hamsda is doing right now. And it just brings back memories. You know those good memories, chat. As we get Song of Time from Malin, so that'll help when we go adult, because we can just immediately play Nocturne as an adult, do the graveyard stuff, and then when you're doing Dompe, you can just play Song of Time and be right into the windmill, saving you just that little bit of walking. TJ, if you want to start Skull Sanity but are a little nervous, start with just Dungeon Skull Sanity, and that in my opinion helps out a lot. Is that strength 2? I think that was strength 2, chat. I can see better on Hamsda because he's not on VC. Yeah, that's strength 2. 2 strengths in Lon Lon. Holy crap. That already puts the maze in Goron City into logic now.
Drink your milk, guys, and you will come out very strong here.
What the heck is this? And then this is honestly a great reset here. You just reset and you're right back out in Hyrule Field having to save all of that walking time.
Yeah. We need to test now if it's faster to play Serenade. I could see it being a little bit faster. At least on VC.
It might be faster for Serenade on VC, but definitely not for Hamsda.
Oh, we have a Divergent here. Menou going for Gerudo Valley.
I honestly agree with Menou's play here. I always am a fan of Early Valley. I'm always a fan of Early Valley. Because that just gives you the opportunity to get 4 hints very quickly together. I'm not 100% sure if it's faster on emulator. I think it would just depend on how quickly you're able to reset. Like if you don't have a reset hotkey, it'll probably be faster than having a menu to the reset button. But if you're like me and I can just hit backspace to reset, then I'm not having to worry too much about that.
You know that on BC you have way longer reset times.
Oh, absolutely. That's why I think Serenade would still be faster with this spawn on VC, but I think it would be faster for Hamsda to reset if they're trying to go to the castle from anywhere. Except for, of course, in Lake Hylia. It might still be faster to grab the owl there. As Hamsda gets nothing off of the shooting gallery, we're about to see our first hint stone pack. As there's a nutsack and a red rupee. Menou's still going to go for that red rupee, though, because that's going to let him get child fishing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the... It would be the only problem here with this world, that you could not do with child fishing.
Sun Songgrave is dead. Lon Lon is Way the hero. Bigoron is dead. And Zora Riverway the hero. And Frogs 2 is also dead.
That's for the folks.
It's gonna be hilarious though if Lon Lon is Wave the hero, not for either strength, but just for Song of Time. For a vanilla bow in Forest. That would just be hilarious. Yeah, it's a real risky decision to go to towards fishing without the rupees in the first place, so he really did get bailed out there. What are you doing if that's not 20 rupees? You're getting a broken stick and farming rupees in the grass as we get Gerudo Fortress Way the hero. Ooh.
Right, we have fire. Iku.
Spirit. Alright. So that's the way the hero fulfilled for that's definitely the way the hero fulfilled for Lon Lon then. Fire, Deku, Furry, Spirit, Shadow, Dodongo. Nice. So Shadow's vanilla, not bad. Shadow Medallion was Shadow Temple, it was vanilla. Oh, couldn't get the Poe to stop the animation of the pulling, that sucks. That's a bomb bag on the TARDIS. That is 100% a bomb bag on the TARDIS. Kokiri Force Foolish, nice. Shield Graves, nothing. Fishing was also nothing, unfortunate. Round 2 for Hamsda, and he gets the animation canceled. Good for him. Menou could still be stockpiling those chews, which will let you get your bomb bag. Oh, and Hamsda fallen victim to the fire that is Dompe's mixtape. He titles it Inferno. It's the hottest 49 to 52 seconds you'll see.
We had great post that, yes.
It's the real graveyard smash, yeah. Yeah, no, that fire could have absolutely voided Hamsda. He got on, through invincibility frames, he got onto the back half of that fire's hitbox to lurch him forward instead of backwards. Oh, as we get bomb chews, where was Menou for that? I think that was that Kakariko?
That should be the open grotto.
It is the open grotto. All right, 10 chews in the open grotto. Fantastic. As we get a bottle of milk in the graveyard from Dompe. As we're gonna start this save scumming. Now, what I'm wondering is why Menou didn't immediately go for the scrub. Oh, he couldn't go for the scrub. He doesn't have enough money. That makes sense now. Never mind.
Well, you could
Team never buy a shield
you could
prevails.
drop, after getting out, you could basically bonk into the tree twice. That would give you a total of 6 hearts. Which, if you're full on hearts, would give you a total of 6 rupees.
Oh.
That would be...
Correct!
Rupees! Whack!
Alright, run's valid, everybody. There's nothing in the cow. I'm honestly curious if Hamsda's gonna go to Dongos here with just the strength.
I don't
And for
know.
those of y'all who have... Oh, no, go ahead.
on list today, so I would probably go. You can you can do a whole tour around and hope to find explosives. If not any other form of progression.
Or honestly, even just a scale, because a scale gives you explosives.
Why does a scale give you explosives?
Because bomb bags on the TARDIS.
Oh, right. Yeah, but okay. Yeah, that's a little far-fetched. Although, yeah, they have both Prelude and Serenity. You could get that bump back pretty quick.
Oh yeah. Wait, I didn't see either of them get Serenade. They have Song of Time though.
Oh, so sometimes. Yeah. Okay. For some reason, I always confuse these two because it's such a nice blue. They're always like, oh, blue.
Absolutely.
That must be some Serenade. No, of course. But that Hamsda is going for River?
Maybe. So we got 10 bucks, recovery heart, and a piece of heart from Midos. Because Menou has not played Nocturne yet, so they have not read the Kokiri Forest Foolish Hint. The bad thing... Oh, Gerudo Valley is foolish. You hate to see it after you've done it.
Gerudo Valley and Kokiri foolish.
It's weird though, this is the second seed I've personally watched in a row that did not have a dungeon listed as foolish. Even though they're trying to prioritize that.
Yeah. What is now for Menou?
Was that a hook shot? As 30 is dead.
The point for Menou is that they have the done now both foolish locations, which puts them really far behind already.
I mean, with Kokiri Forest Foolish, I'm still doing Mido's house looking for explosives if I don't have it.
Oh
no, that's the mirror shield. Ooh, that's big. And that sucks though, because that's right after you just bought it.
That's not big simply for the reason that we know River's way of hero.
Oh yeah. So Lon and River pointing us to the desert. But it kind of sucks to find that now because Hamsda just spent the money on the roof, on the Hylian shield.
And more importantly, it doesn't give Hamsda payoff for going to River, washing River here, basically.
Yeah. Ooh, big money! Gets his money back from the shield mostly. He spent 65 rupees on it.
Yeah, we have an early mirror and an early mirror. An early strength 2. There's a scale.
Ooh, and Ocarina of Time is Serenade! It's not AD! So now our bombs are in logic now too. So that's access to Ganon's castle. And the final hint we're about to see. Ganon's Castaway the hero! Oh, that's insane. And Hellknight's safe scumming his time of day after picking up that mirror shield. Ooh! And adult fishing is open with nothing! Oh, that's insane.
What did you just say about me?
What did I didn't say anything.
I believe you meant,
said
you meant
adult fishing
Hamsda.
isn't... Did I say Hellknight?
Yes.
My bad. You can tell that the caffeine is not kicked in yet, folks.
Don't worry, I'm happy that you're helping me out.
Oh, absolutely.
Speaking of caffeine. Yeah. River again.
And there's the Sora River hint again.
Both
And
German
nothing on
ones.
adult fishing though.
I'm not German. And I believe you know that, Colin. Speaking of great German.
Yeah, Vanilla Star is.
Speaking of great
And 50 is
German.
dead.
Hello. Colin.
So we just need a 40 hint now.
30. No, that's Sarah is putting Menou into logic.
Yeah, Sarius puts Minuet into logic. So the question though, actually it really doesn't matter when Hamsda does the open grotto, because as long as he does Lost Woods, he already has the knowledge that there's a bomb bag on the TARDIS. So as soon as he gets that scale and finishes Lost Woods, he's going back to the river for those beans. Because that gets him to Dongos, which gets him Ganon's castle, which gets him that potential way the hero in either forest or water.
We will see Hamsda in Lost Wood soon for Saria's song.
Oh yeah, and it was the Ocarina minigame, TJ.
And he will probably do the same as Menou is doing here, using the scale to get to river.
Oh yeah.
So he will have.
And Richard has nothing, just some love.
But this gives Hamsda a big knowledge information. Because Menou doesn't know yet about the fact that he needs to plant these beans in graveyard.
Yeah. Also, chat, can we get a collective nice in chat for Menou's rupee count before he spends it on beans? Also, Rip Menou trying to go for that grotto and just barely missed the ledge grab. So you gotta think he's gonna buy 3 beans. One for the lake, one for Graveyard Valero, one for Arch, and whatever the last one is. But you got like 3 of them instead of 4, so that you can pick and choose which one you want that third one to go to. As Hamsda, there's nothing on Galpe Grave Digging, but now he's gonna be able to get these skulls here in Kakariko. Because we still don't know the 40 skull hint, so we still might have to be collecting some skulls. I love it when it freezes when Link's like in a half backflip like that. Oh, that's right, you can't grab that ledge without a chicken. So he totally meant to do that then. Okay.
I love Hamsda's play here. Going to go on City over DMT as child. It's something you saw a lot in Season 3, but now in Season 4, It's a play that's way more valuable with the child spawn.
Oh yeah. Also, I could not tell what that was on top of DMT.
I believe.
Well, we're about to find out because he's going back. I
Oh,
think
he's
it
just
might have
grabbing
been
the
a
one claw.
bow.
It's also very nice.
Oh,
Very nice trick
yeah.
you're seeing way more often. Oh, paid it.
Oh, turned too wide. This is definitely some difficult timing as he then drops down.
Oh, it was the magic.
Oh, but
Okay,
it's magic.
that was
Ooh.
important.
And that's a really pretty color of magic too. I really like that. I think he's waiting for... Yeah, he's waiting for daytime. Wait, is he not doing Lost Woods?
Seems like he's skipping Lost Woods.
Oh, no, he's going back. Okay. I don't know if that was the quickest way to get to Lost Woods. I'm pretty sure just a save reset would have been faster.
Is he getting Skull Mask?
Oh, yeah, no, that perfectly makes sense. He already sold the Keaton mask. Don't go to Lost Woods without your Skull Mask. No, that's 100% accurate.
Wow. I don't know if I agree with this because it was so close to Lost Woods. This basically costing a lot of time now.
Wait, did he save? I didn't see him save. I saw him just equip the Skull Mask and then reset. He might not have saved. Oh, no, he did. Okay. I just couldn't see it. I mean, it prevents you from having to go back to Lost Woods as a child ever again after you do it now, until you get Saria's Song.
Yeah, and Slingshot, and...
Oh yeah, Slingshot.
It's a lot of time investment for a small check. That you might even get a hint for later.
Possibly, yeah.
Still short for sometimes hints. Yeah. I mean, he was... I mean, in my opinion, it's a risky play. You need to find something on Skull Mask for this to pay off, otherwise you waste a lot of time. But of course, you gotta take some risks while playing Randomizer. And
but then again, he is gonna
Hamsda might already feel a little bit behind.
Maybe. He is gonna make up a little bit of this time though from not doing Kokiri Forest nor doing Gerudo Valley. They have not yet Toxic. They don't know that they need to plant it in the graveyard. They just bought 3 beans. And there's the Kokiri Forest foolish hint number 2. Oh, you hate to see it. And here comes the scale from Hamsda. As we get a reversed Song of Soaring.
We didn't see Menou do Zoa's domain.
We did not know.
So, another knowledge info that Hamsda has here is that he knows that Safe Grid for Child is in Lake. So, he knows that it's more valuable for him to plant the beans instead, since he would be able to easily grab the art piece atop the lab.
Yeah, no, a bean there would be definitely useful.
Yeah, 23 minutes in, Menou in his first adult section.
But also, yeah, it was adult spawn is at Lake. Child spawn is Lon Lon. Or, well, right outside Lon Lon.
You don't have Serenades, and there's not enough time.
TARDIS is a bomb bag, Sparks. We don't have Serenade, we have Song of Time. And he's like, God damn it. Menou did not like to see that.
Didn't really call that. That's probably my fault because I said we had Serenade.
And Hamsda grinding up some rupees here to get for the bridge scrub in Lost Woods. And at this point, we're just seeing them repeat checks the other is already done.
Meantime, I want to highlight Toxic's comment. The color is way too pretty for Song of Time. Song of Time should be food color.
I mean, Song of Time can be super useful. It's pretty much required in Master Quest.
That's Song of Time for when you do an early GTG rush, then you don't need to save scum the keys.
Yeah. It also helps with skull grinding in Fire Temple and Spirit Temple. Yeah, good thing we're not playing Master Quest then. Alright, and there's the 40 skulls from Hamsda. Yeah, with Saria's and Nocturne, and Prelude, I would love to see Bunny Hood. Also, songs are hard, everybody. I mean, Song of Time is potentially Way the Hero.
Hamsda going to sell the mask, giving him Bunny Hood in the long run.
Oh, that'll be great. We're seeing it, folks. We're seeing it. Bunny Hood. There's Greg from Menou.
Time to never actually
And that's
buy
a pretty good return on investment. Got a $10 profit. Well, time to never actually buy the Smokey Mask, right?
Well, we know we will see at least one more child section, so it might be profitable to sell it, to buy it.
I think it's going to be Ganon's Castle as walk for Kokiri Sword. That's what I think.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be Kokiri Sword on Validation Chest because the song on Prelude is going to be ZL.
you need 4 more items, basically. So, 5.
Well, technically, Toxic, you never lose the cash unless you return to the mask shop. So that's still a free $20.
That sounds like a Ponzi scheme.
Also, yeah, he might have just sold the mask so he could have enough money for some beans. It's a $40 mask that he pays you $20 for.
I believe the only mask where you make a loss.
Yeah, it's the only mask you make a loss in.
So, chat, can we do a small, not prediction, but poll in chat? Type 1 in chat if you're excited for the Skyward Sword remaster, and 2 if you're not.
I'm excited for it. I loved Skyward Sword the first time. Because think about it, what was the worst thing about Skyward Sword? The hand-holding and the controls. Now it's just going to be the hand-holding, so it's any modern Zelda game.
So far you have only one friend in chat.
Yeah, $60 is a little steep when the original Skyward Sword was only $40.
And Menou entering the longest cavern for the first time.
And Menou had to have seen that bomb bag on TARDIS and still is going to go in with 5 shoes and some strength here.
Let's do a small prediction in chat, everyone. Who will reach the Gerudo Fortress first?
Ooh. As we see Hamsda going into Zora's domain.
So
Yeah, no, I definitely would have liked that.
Mind we would need either Requiem for Worst Wasteland, Epona song, or 2 shot upgrades for this. So it could be a while. On the other hand, Gerudo Fortress is Way of the Hero. So it would never be the last thing we find, and that's the 40 hint.
I missed what the 40 hint said. Was it dead?
I believe so.
But yeah, games all day, I definitely would have liked to see that, but I'm pretty sure they're working on N64 Online like they did for NES and SNES. I think they're working on just bringing a bunch of N64 games.
Wait, I'm so... will you do another direct for Zelda's 35th anniversary, or will you just ignore it?
I think they'll ignore it.
If
they didn't mention Skyward Sword port because it's Zelda 35, then they were probably going to do a separate one for it.
A little bit sad. And for Mano's 35th birthday, they did so much stuff. In creating a game just for it, and then you have this sad conference.
I mean, what's special about any anniversary, Toxic? It's just a date. But, I mean, it's 35... It's the second longest video game franchise.
Most importantly, the best one. Another bottle
And
of
there's
milk.
a second bottle, and it's also got milk in it.
Wonder if Zoa milk is better than cow milk.
I mean, the reason is, Toxic, because we got the Super Mario 3D All-Stars for Mario 35. We got Year of Luigi for Mario 30. They've been doing some big things around anniversary dates.
They should make like year of Peach. As a year of Zelda.
I mean, they did make a Peach game where she goes and tries to find her vibrator. Like I shit you not, the plot of the game was her trying to acquire the Vibe Scepter. And at the very end of the game, it says you might even find one of these under your mom's pillow. Honestly, what I wouldn't mind seeing is like Mario Maker, but it's Zelda, like original Legend of Zelda Dungeon Maker. What the fuck is that game called? Super Princess Peach. Yeah, no, it was definitely a weird fucking game. You would use Peach's different emotions to progress further in the game. Where's progression? Ganon's castle.
That sounds like a very problematic game. So Menou here committing his last shoes on finishing the dongo.
Yep.
Dongo will not hear the new song.
Yeah, no, it's 100% Ganon's castle. You get the medallion here, you go Ganon's castle for your Kokiri sword, for ZL.
Right, it opens up Ganon's castle. What about that part? But to be honest, I never understood why people called the damper game in Link's Awakening
Dude, Colossus left hand is
a randomizer, because I didn't feel like randomizer at all.
Also, did we see a second backup Lake King? Because I only saw him go get one.
Only saw one.
Okay. Yeah, no, Sparks, I would love to play some fucking levels, because it's not only just, you know, the different dungeon layouts and item requirements, it's also all the different things that Legend of Zelda had. Like, hey, you have to beat all the enemies and then push this random block in a specific direction to open up the next floor. He's gonna plant the bean and he's gonna get Bunny Hood. Yeah, everything in Lon Lon was required.
Might be.
Also, this kid's like, don't pull Graves or I'll tell Dompe. Dompe's out here, bro, I don't really give a fuck. Pull whatever you want. No, you're good, C-Flare. Because it was also one of the first hints we read after spawning in Lon Lon.
We made a whole letter dungeon for your assignment, TJ. That was great. It is Hamsda having Bonnie Hood 36 minutes into the seat.
And instead of using it, immediately goes to gold. Dude, that's great, TJ. I remember I was at this, I was at a video game summer course with my cousin, and we got to design a map for Unreal Tournament 3. And I designed, the spawn point was in a maze. And you had to get out of the maze while people were still trying to shoot at you, because everyone's spawn was in the maze. But once you found the exit to the maze, it led to this elevator that led you down into this giant forest world. And I tried to make it look like you were getting thrown into Honey, I Shrunk the Kid's backyard. And it was fantastic.
At Menou on the way to Ganon's castle, way of Kyo. How many checks can you even do? You can do one?
You can do 4.
Five.
5 if you... Well, it's 4 if you don't do Hookshotless Spirit. Oh wait, no, we have Song of Time, so yeah, it is 5. I forgot about Song of Time.
And grab some blue fire for ice cap for Papa D. Papa Z.
Papa F, because he's King Fat Ass. Song of Time, Wath for Shadow 1, first hook shot, eh?
Well, it's more likely that both Swagger kids are fire, because we need the third one for light fire.
Yeah.
Hamsda
What
getting
trials
involved?
require what for the check? So forest, water, and the boss key don't require anything except access. Then spirit trial logically requires a hook shot, a bomb bag to buy bomb juice, and that's it. Shadow trial, it depends, but it requires either Song of Time, hover boots, or hook shot for the first one, and then either long shot in dins or fire arrows for the second one. And then light trial requires 3 strengths and Zelda's Lullaby plus 1 key, and fire trial does not have anything. Yeah, or fire arrows for the first one too. That's right. Yeah, long shot and hovers for the second one. Small keys in Ganon's castle are used for light trial. You use 1 key to get to the Zelda's Lullaby area, and then you use the second one to get to the end of the trial. Yeah, there's a room where you play Zelda's Lullaby to spawn another chest, and then after that it's a rolling boulder silver rupee maze to get to the point where you shoot the light arrow at the little fake Morpha thing. Yeah, Shadow Trials requirements is kind of like Spirit Temple requirements almost.
We still haven't seen Menou yet.
Yeah, nobody's gone Minuet, but I completely agree with this play to go Ganon's castle first. But so far, we have not seen anything in Ganon's castle. So it may be hookshot or strength 3 or hovers locked.
That plan was outdated, but both checked with that.
I mean, that's true, Cola, but I'm just talking about logic.
There are hover woods. That
Well,
opens up
nothing.
Bolero. So one more song.
Oh yeah, it does open up Bolero. That's right, it does open up Bolero. So it opens up 1, 2, potentially 3, 4, or more checks.
Sunwave is dead.
Grave dead. Read dead, grave dead. Left hand dead.
Read that.
We're dead, and left hand dead. Well, we don't have Dins yet, Seaflare, so the hovers unlock nothing right now except for Bolero and the first check of fire. More if that's a key. But honestly, Hamsda's not that far behind. I honestly wouldn't even say he's behind because he's done a lot more as child. Like, Minnow's gonna grab that and is also gonna plant the bean for the bomb bag and do the Nightcack skulls. Hamza's already done that and may be done with this dungeon by the time Minnow's done with that. I can't ever do that jump Hamza did now just blind. I have to look at that chest first. Oh, he's not doing Night Skulls. Okay, he's just going back adult for that bomb bag. That might be an adult Lost Woods play then. Oh yeah, no, I do not see a universe with this seed where Hamsda doesn't go castle after this. So this is odd. Menou has done all of Dodongo's, but did not get his magic. I wonder if he just, you know, it's one of those, I know it's there, I can get it whenever. And I also, you know, don't have anything that requires magic right now. So, I mean, that kind of does make sense to not get it right now. Magic was on top of Dodongo's cavern. Oh yeah, Adult Goron City with strength 2 and bombs. Yeah, that makes sense. Especially because he's out of choose. If it wasn't for the fact that he's out of choose, you would have gone there without getting the bomb back.
A what check?
Goron City as an adult.
Oh yeah.
Dude, I can't see anything on Menou's screen right now. Like, I can see the map and the HUD, but I couldn't see any of the actual game right then. Like, when people say VC is dark, sometimes you don't realize how dark it gets.
VC is so dark, could be part of the DCU.
I mean, he could just be getting magic right now.
Can I put a filter over this?
Bomb locked bomb bag. Keck W.
Someone that knows their stuff. VCU. What filter would I need to put over this to make this brighter?
There might be a brighten filter.
I have color correction. Loom. What fuck is loom, man? Oh.
Not a clue. Saturation or brightness contrast might be what we're looking for.
Just brightness a little bit. Oh, thank you, TJ. Be nice. For next week, tomorrow, Urban vs. B Luigi at 3 PM Eastern or 9 PM CT. That's a Group G match.
And Lexinite says obvious color correction, then up brightness.
Yeah, thank you, Alexa.
We got some love from Link the Goron as Hamsda is now finding their bomb locked bomb bag. And actually, I kind of agree with doing Goron City before Ganon's Castle just because it's a little out of the way to do it otherwise. But it's going to suck because he's not going to be able to get the Bolero check unless something in here is a hook shot. I don't understand why he's not just lifting up the rocks though, instead of wasting the bombs. I mean, yeah, you just got to refill, but still.
Both one is in the same room here.
Winner!
And
a Goron tunic.
It's like we're missing
That's just...
important checks, but no idea which one. Actually, I have all the hints. I meant hints.
Do we have all of our WAF?
Yeah. London Ranch, River, go to Fortress and Gens Castle.
Alrighty. And there's the winner for Menou! We have found Greg and the Winter Heart piece in under an hour.
Why? It's only 48 minutes in this team. Come on, kids.
It feels like it's been a lot longer. If Bolero is Minuet, that's gonna feel bad for Hamsda. He's gonna have to go all the way through Lost Woods. I mean, like, yeah, he's gonna get these checks, but still. I couldn't tell what that was. That might have been a piece of heart. It's just suns. And there's the gold scale! Bomb locked gold scale, which scale was bomb, or bombs were scale locked and scale was bomb locked. Love it.
Interesting to see Hamsda not going for Bolero.
Well, he can't. He doesn't. He never went to Ganon's yet. He doesn't have hovers.
Oh, right. You're right. Absolutely right.
And a red rupee in the note. And Hamsda performing Mido's Skip. By playing a song there. Oh, it's a heart container. Okay. And there's your condom, folks. Always Zooter safely. And we are 3 out of 5 for meme percent in under 50 minutes. All we need are nice arrows and the and bonk. Bonk is the Stone of Agony. I call it bonk because of this emote.
No, Paperweight is not on Fox 2.
Well then, yeah, we just need nice arrows for meme percent.
No, it's not. It's not. That was a outdated command.
Yeah, there's one check available in Fire Temple, but it's the light medallion. It's a worthless medallion. You don't want to do it right now. You already have access to Ganon's. It really doesn't matter.
The problem is, if they go into Fire Temple, they are basically what's the word? Sackgasse in German.
Yeah, we found 40 of them.
Yeah, they're basically running into dead end because it's hard to get out there. And the Pona song for Hamsda.
That's Gerudo's fortress.
Yep.
Now we just need a bow, though.
Ooh, but that's bad for Hamsda because Menou already has the hover boots and can get top Gerudo fortress check.
Well, he's going Ganon's castle here.
Yeah, let's hope so. And what? Wait, what? Menou, where did you put that bomb?
He threw it through the doorway.
He threw it up the doorway.
Oh, imagine this though. Imagine if top of Gerudo Fortress is a bow, because the actual way of the hero is the 1500 horseback archery.
Yeah, I'm still going for the hover boots, which means that our honors will be about the same in progression after this.
Yeah, it'll just depend on what they do after this. Also, if the top of Gerudo Fortress isn't the way of the hero, where do you go after this? I guess you could do a couple checks in GTG. And there's your condom for Menou. Now both players are zootering safely. Oh, and he's going immediately for the boss key too. Like, he's gonna immediately get these hover boots.
It makes sense going for this check first, because you could get like the hook shot, which would then allow you to do this well.
So, do you drink your milks and get 2 blue fires here as well? Because I don't think we saw Menou drink his milk.
I thought as if you will be a lens. Possible.
Well, we have hovers, Cola, so if that lens is there, we could just immediately go out to the desert too.
Yep.
He's drinking the milk! Everybody drink your malt. Get big strong. And honestly, you could just save quick because you're already in the lake there. And then you could just play your opponents from the lake.
Oh, it seems like all the people that put money on Menou going through the portals first will get a payout soon.
Yeah, it'll be Menou going through the fortress first here. I don't see him not doing that. Because he didn't plant the bean, which means he can't do the top of the lab. He could do fishing and he can do this.
By the way, TJ is also helping us track today.
And diving in the lab was nothing. Scale was only required for bomb bag. Yeah, TJ's just doing the hint sheet for us. See, that's what happens every time I try to hover over there. I just fall right at the edge. I can never grab that. Now this will probably be a save quit here after this. Nope, he's just gonna go there first. Oh yeah, he does still have to do this check. Oh, this is gonna be a race for who gets to Gerudo Fortress now. Oh, it's a race to Gerudo Fortress.
Depends on how many checks Hamsda does on the way. And the bow!
Oh no! Wait, Hamsda never did that check! He hasn't done Hyrule Field at all! Oh no. Oh, this could put Hamsda behind. Also, shoutouts to our commentators and our trackers today. Hamsda falls right back down into the hole. Hey Nap, I got a cold much? No, it's called I'm not awake yet. Nappa needs his coffee, but Vegeta Jr. is dead and he's the one who brings me coffee. Yeah, Hamsda really needs to clear out Hyrule Field first just so he can get that bow, because, oh god.
Menou first in the portals. Congratulations.
Yeah, all the kids died. Snuggles, Foo-Foo, Cabbage Head, other Cabbage Head, and Vegeta Jr. They all died.
Isn't a society where people are named after their own planet a little confusing?
Well, the question actually comes into play of which was named first, my son, the planet, or me. At least you've proven that your Raditz is still stronger than our Raditz. Yamcha is not Raditz, he is below Raditz. Krillin is the Raditz of their group.
I still like Ocarina. I'm sad that he became so weak, basically.
He's not really even weak. He is literally the strongest human alive.
That's true.
Everyone stronger than him is not a human. I don't count Tien as a human because he's a freaking Triclops. Alright, I gotta applaud Hamsda here doing Hyrule Field first. Like Goku, Gohan, Vegeta, they're Saiyans. You've got Piccolo, the Super Namekian. You've got the Triclops and the inconspicuous Pokemon Tien and Chaozu. Yamcha is weaker than Krillin. Yajirobe is way weaker than Krillin. Master Roshi is way weaker than Krillin. And there's the bow for Hamsda. So they're really not all that far behind each other. Alright, get your guesses in chat. What will be Menou's final score? Unfortunately, 1710 is impossible. The highest right now is 1660. Oh, he's got 4 left. Oh, can he do it? Can he do it? Oh, he did it. Oh, that was nerve-wracking.
1419. Nope.
And the first one was dead. The second one,
The hammer.
there's our hammer. We knew it had to be that because the top of the fortress was also nothing. Yeah, Cola was going to be correct if he missed the last one. Alright, get your guesses in chat again. What will Hamsda's final score be? Where is the bow? The bow was in the Scrub Grotto in Hyrule Field. Yeah, Sai beat you by Price is Right rules, and that's all that matters. Alright, so Catfish thinks Hamsda's gonna get 1520. What does the rest of chat think? Seaflare says 1640, Micro says 1620, 1570, 1960. Toxic with the belief. 1750. 2000 from TJ. 1810 from Cola, 2000 from Comic, 1800 from Wizard. I don't think Menou forgot to save. 1420, 1560s, 1830, $1 from Oxy, dude. Oh yeah, he might have been, I'm not sure. Or no, he might have walked in, saved, did HBA, realized he kind of needs that, and then just walked back in. Alright, last chance. As soon as that first arrow is away, guesses are closed. Well, everyone who guessed 2000 is out. 1620 was the winner. Eagle is over. Generic Gelatin, super
I'm
close.
sure at exactly 1620.
Mike
Nice.
Rule. Mike Rule got it on the money. Give him an extra $500, ladies and gentlemen. On the money.
What are you talking?
Saishu also got it, but Mike Rule got it first. Mike Rule put it in chat first.
I mean, if 2 people get it, 2 people get it.
Oh yeah, no, 2 people get it. 2
There are no
people get
second
it.
places here. Only winners and losers.
Second place is the first loser. But no, congratulations to Sai and to Micro. Sai got it closest on the first and on the money on the second. I couldn't tell if Menou got that. I don't know if he did or not.
What did you get?
The hookshot-less Silver Ruby.
You got it.
It is not in logic, but yes, he got it.
That's definitely not in logic.
Easy money. Honestly, I like the idea of pushing the block first, because these guys will get all crowded in here and you can just start spin slashing. I like that.
I love how Menou doesn't give a shit about their weakness. Just the spin slashes.
And again, since we have no hookshot, we got a ground jump here.
Good.
Then we should update the command now for Gerudo Fortress having hammer. And we're already seeing a divergence inside GTG as one went left side, one went right side. Yeah, it's completely possible. And there's a hookshot on the right side! Song of Time Wath and all 2 strengths Wath. Everything Wath and Lon. Everything. And it's a long shot! What the hell is this?
1 second. Was there a key on the right side?
No, there was not!
There was no key on the right side. That doesn't necessarily mean... Oh no, wait, of course. You still need... Because both hookshots are there, it has to be.
Yeah, it's hard Epona's locked.
Ja, hard Epona's locked and... Song of Time is way of Dio in non-range.
Yeah, Song of Time was Way the Hero, and both strengths are Way the Hero.
No. Oh yeah, the strength's way of Dio.
Because something else is going to be in Ganon's. I'm
You
gonna
don't know
guess
that yet.
Din's is also.
Don't know
I'm
that
gonna
yet.
guess Din's in Ganon's or Kokiri Sword. Because if not, then neither strength is Way the Hero.
Yep.
But both strengths are required.
No.
Was this planned out? Right? Well, neither strength is strength locked, which means they have to be Way the Hero for strike 3. Or
But they don't
they're
have
not
to be way
the
of
hero.
Dio, that's my point.
Yeah, I was just saying, with Lon being Wath, it's only for strength if something's in White Trial or Yeet Rock.
Well, now we know for sure that the strength upgrades don't have to be way of Dio since Song of Time, so...
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Song of Time is 100% Wath. And yeah, it could be that if strength 3 is strength 2 locked, then yeah, the strengths are Way the Hero just for strength 2. GTG is logically full clearable now.
Also, don't forget, Water Temper is now in play. Stone Water?
Yeah, I'm not doing Stone Water for Serenade. That can suck it. That can suck it hard. Oh yeah, we can't do Toilet, so all but one check is clearable. Yeah, Gold Scale's not enough for the Toilet, unfortunately. If you're really, really, really good, you could, not in these settings, but you could Navi dive. Menou's gonna be kind of upset though when he gets these 2 hook shots and be like, well, damn, I didn't have to do that hook shotless shit. Because he spent a little bit of time doing the hook shotless, especially those ground jumps.
But Hamsda was behind coming into GTG, so that probably saved him a little bit of time. Hey there, Menou, first shot.
Man, I wonder how long it's going to take him to find the long shot now.
Oh my god,
oh,
the
wait,
long shot!
there
Oh,
it
that's
is.
the long shot! Oh my god!
Who would have ever thought?
But no, there's no key on. Oh, 1 second.
Yeah,
I'm
no
just
key
repeating
is
myself. Forget it. Weird. I never said it. I was about to follow the wrong way of throw the second time.
But yeah, no, honestly, they're pretty much even right now.
The only thing that Menou has basically ahead of Hamsda is the Sun Song, which is dead, and the Bunny Hood.
Yeah, but that bunny hood's gonna let Hamsda come back, especially if bottom of the well becomes a play. Like, it's already gonna help him for Deku. We hope we don't have to go to Jabu. If he has to do bottom of the well or Child's Spirit, that bunny hood is gonna be super helpful.
Even have some storms, yeah. We're still missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs. Don't even have half the songs.
We're only missing 6.
Hamsda is missing.
Yeah, because Menou got Sun Song. Yeah, Hamsda's missing 7.
Yeah,
Where was Sun Song at? Where did he miss that at? That's right.
so that's completely worthless for Hamsda. Only advantage it gives Menou is knowledge advantage.
Yeah. And honestly, it's not even. Oh, hey, there's Dins. That is Shadow Temple full clearable.
Can do a whole Shadow Temple now.
And the center is the eyeball frog for the dead Figuron.
Yes, but it would be. Oh no, are they not frog warping?
Also, yeah, there's an item in toilet. Froggy, where's my Froggy? It's a prescription now.
Question: will they cost waste?
No, wait, no, toilet might be a key. Toilet might be a key. Yeah, no, Menou walked out of there with 1 key, so yeah, toilet's a key. Toilet is not needed.
Menou on the way to Spirit Temple makes sense. Can full clear it if there's if Blackcomb is not required. You can basically do all the checks, even the ones on the way.
It's also definitely smart because you have Nocturne where you don't have Requiem right now. But you're already here, you don't want to have to come back.
And you want to find out if Requiem is required.
Mm-hmm. And they're trying to decide what to do.
So equipping pins, which might just equip for
yeah, Wasteland wasn't
Wasteland.
hinted, so we'll be able to check that too, yeah. And we do not know what is at Requiem. My guess, though, is...
Vanilla?
based off everything I've seen... Oh, wait, no, Shadow isn't full clearable. We don't have ZL yet.
Why? Yeah, so you might need. You could be required. So if Kokiri Sword is in Shadow Temple, we might be required to double dip it.
Best song to find here would be Bolero. Second best would be Storms. Obviously, Requiem is what's most wanted, but it's probably not going to be it, because it's not in Logic right now.
I have no information about the remaining songs.
I mean, yeah, ZL would be great. That lets you full clear Shadow as well.
You don't have ZL for all the...
Also, we missed it earlier, so happy 1 hour, everybody. That sand looks so much more like sand on Menou's.
Vegeta, put sand in my boat.
I don't like sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating. It gets everywhere.
Sound like one of the greatest writers of the 20th century.
Yeah, George Lucas was not a great writer of dialogue. I'm sorry. Wait, hold up. Was that strike 3 on the arch?
Didn't see it.
I couldn't tell. Menou's got a slight lead going into the desert. It really just depends.
No, ZL. Okay. So both runners might
wasn't
feel
good.
behind now. So that means ZL has to be behind Dikotwi.
Why is he killing the Armos? Oh, for bombs. That makes sense. Only got one of them though, unfortunately.
If we are ZL locked here,
Song of Storms helps Hamsda because if Wells a play, he's got the bunny hood. And right now he's only
will
a
increase
few
the
seconds
advantage
behind.
of bunny by a lot. But remember the Song of Storms is not logic yet since they don't have the lens.
You don't have to kill Armos with bombs. You can do it with a Deku Stick jump slash. Or honestly, if it's stunned, you can kill it with even like a slingshot.
Oh, I believe I was negotiated on the arch. Okay, we're not ZL locked immediately in Shadow Temple. Yeah, Shadow Temple.
Alright, let's see if we get ZL locked though. Because if there's 2 keys on Child's side and there's a key on that ZL chest, it means there's only 1 key left. Ooh, getting knocked around by the floor master.
Let's see, these keys here are 3 key locked. Logically.
I thought they were only 2 key locked.
No, 3 keys. There's a good ways two keys on the right side. On the child side.
I thought you were talking about the key on the adult right, not the ones from the mirror. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're 3 kilo. It's a good ways 2 keys on side child side.
Yeah. I was thinking the first checks in adult you were saying were 3 key locked, but that was just me mishearing you. Yeah, sure, go ahead, C-Player. I love awful predictions.
These here are 4 kilo. Bomb shoes. We have one kilo G into place. It's base already. Uto letter in 20 skulls. Oziel on Serenade. And Kokiri sword in one of the fairy fountains. Requiem on So there was 1 key.
That would be really funny. Where was the 4 key locked? Was it the invisible chest?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, ZL can't be on Serenade though, because we don't have an adult spawn in Zor's domain. Now that absolutely could be a thing if the spawn was Zor's domain.
Menou, why are you not checking Oh wait, right hand is there.
Yeah,
Left hand
that
was.
that
No,
was
left
dead.
hand was. What? Manu!
Left hand was dead.
Why is he not checking the right hand?
Uh,
Yeah, write down the hint wall?
no, it was left hand. He may have wrote down the hint wrong.
Come on, go ask him.
Honestly,
No,
I
don't.
think the hint should honestly just read the mirror shield chest or the silver gauntlets chest.
I believe they didn't want to do that. Do they not teach left and right in French schools? He was stacked. Oh,
Yeah,
hook
dude.
shots.
GTG and Lon Lon were both just stacked. There's our third bottle, and it's still not Rio's letter.
Got no milk in it.
Oh, he's making me super uncomfortable having that dins on his C button right now, though.
The server knows, don't use dins up here.
Yeah, do not use dins in the bubble room with these white bubbles. You will crash. Yeah, we're gonna hit bottle percent probably, Warren, even if we don't want to. Yeah, but this one wasn't milk, it was an empty bottle.
You didn't see the boss key, right?
No, but you still have to break open this if you want to not have to do it again later. I mean, you have long shots, so you can get back up there easily. The room up at the very top with the skulls with the white flames around them.
Okay. Menou just missing the bow on about hand. So, 4 keys are in logic now. Without CL.
Yeah, up there somewhere.
So it might be possible to beat Spirit Temple logically without... Well, we're not in logic anyway because we don't have the lens yet.
Yeah, this isn't in logic.
But
Also, yeah, we saw 2 bows in spirit.
At least it's logical so far to beat the temple without. Oh my god, both bows here.
That means that bow on the scrub was hard required. Also, yeah, BK is either ZL locked or in child spirit.
This is the last small key. I never got that idea. Oh my god, that's a great idea, Menou. Never got the idea to go from magic
yeah.
from Floor Master. Open now you're in Spirit Temple and then you're like, oh fuck, I'm missing magic. But I don't want to go down to the lobby again. Yeah, that's the question. What do you do now? Do you go, do you deep force Shadow Temple? Or do you...
You don't touch forest whatsoever. It's a stone. Honestly, either do Shadow and pull the block for the shortcut, or go back to Ganon's castle for a second time for Spirit Trial. And for Shadow Trial too.
3 checks. Could go bottom of the well, which is not in logic yet, and you don't have CL.
Yeah, but you have bombs. CL only locks 3 checks. No, 1,
4.
2, 3, 4 checks.
But Like with as if you don't get enough keys.
I mean, yeah, but you have medallion progression that you can do first.
I've seen 10
Like
stars.
you have
Nope.
fire. Like fire is completely in logic right now, and hammer was way the hero.
You don't have 10
We have not
skulls.
seen 10 skulls.
Yeah, because none of our ones even have 10.
No, Hamsda's got 11 or 12.
Okay then. Becker's a little bit behind.
Yeah, no, the long shot locked, Scarecrow locked one in Spirit Temple. Hamsda got, putting him at 11. That was what my initial prediction was, Seaflare, was Kokiri's Sword was going to be in Ganon's castle with Zeal on Prelude. And Hamsda is going Shadow Temple. Hamsda also not fighting the left hand Iron Knuckle to get the right hand one, but Menou is. So if this is the boss key, then Hamsda is going to be a little behind.
Hmm? I'm sorry, I did this. For the
Did
bow
he already
here.
do this check?
Yes,
Was this
bow.
the other bow? Oh, then I missed it. Okay.
Yeah, but
No,
why
he already
did
did that
Menou do
then.
this
Okay.
instead of just long shotting over?
That's right. Anyways, here's Wonderwall. Also known as Adult Shooting Gallery.
This reminds me, have you seen the new trailer for the newest Disney movie?
Which one?
Cruella.
Probably. The one about the souls?
No, Cruella de Vil.
Oh, Corella. Yeah, no, I haven't seen it, but I heard Emma Stone looked fierce in it.
Huh? I want to see that movie. I'm so done with these Disney movies. I just don't want to see them anymore.
Well,
Why does Disney have to own half the movie market now? Why is that
Yeah,
weird?
they own. Honestly, one of the only things they don't own is Harry Potter and the other Warner Brothers movies.
Bye bye, because our sponsorship deal with Disney.
Honestly, I wouldn't want a sponsorship with Disney. Well, think about the last, aside from Pixar, think about the last Disney movie that was a new idea. It bombed. But that was because Disney purposely tried to make it bomb. Also, I agree with this play from Hamsda. Do the other Song of Storms checks before doing Bottom of the Well. There's nice arrows! That's meme percent! Because we know where the Stone of Agony is and no one's gonna get it, so we're gonna call that meme
No, we don't
percent.
know where the Stone of Agony is. That was a wrong command. It was an outed command.
Oh. Was
Well,
it not Rogs
what?
2?
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind, we still need Bonk. So yeah, we're still missing Bonk, but we've got all the others, so we're 4 for 5.
No, Bongo is not in logic yet, Kirby. We don't have the end.
That's just the meme for whenever you find ice arrows.
Okay, I understand why Hamsda is coming here, but I don't understand why Menou is coming here.
Why Hams is going here? Because fire is a medallion and you
That's
have
why I
the
said I
ability to
understand
pull
why
through.
he's coming here. He needs to get the song, and then he can also check Fire Temple. Why is Menou getting here? Menou could check out way better stuff like Shadow Temple.
Because you can full clear fire. Like there's nothing aside from Scarecrow.
Oh,
There's
they have
nothing in here
hammer.
you can't
Why
do.
did he get hammer?
Hammer was on horseback archery. That was the way the hero
Right, I
grew to
forgot about
fortress.
Hammer. Okay, ignore me, I'm an idiot. My God.
Do they both have Scarecrow? I don't know if they did or not. I didn't see them confirm it. Because they both used a bean to get top of the lab. They do? Okay. Yeah, I mean, they have long shot anyways.
Interestingly, Hamsda going for the lonely Goron first.
I mean, the amount of times that's a boss key is pretty significant.
Even then, you still want to check the rest. But they're both doing it.
I definitely don't disagree with the play. That's right. I did see Hamsda confirm it because he has a circle for his Scarecrow song. That's right. I have seen them both do it. Yeah, no, I immediately leave fire if I get boss key on that first Goron. I love the old Fire Temple music. I absolutely love it.
I still kinda like to do the first 5 checks. Tells me a lot about the logic. Yes, there's a high chance they are keys, but they're also not that slow of checks.
In the first 5 checks, you're guaranteed 3 keys. Unless one of them's a boss key, in which case Volvagia would also be a key.
Also, for the people that don't know, which does not include me, but what is this stuff with the Fire Temple music?
It was an Islamic prayer, and so trying to get rid of religious iconographs, they would get rid of the moon that you see on Hamsda's shield for what we see on Menou's shield, and they would replace the Fire Temple music with a remixed version of the Shadow Temple music. Did they cross and get key locked? We got boss key locked. It's either ZL or in Child's Spirit. But we found all the other keys. Also, I don't think Menou did the loop with the boss key. I think Menou did the first Goron and then immediately used that key and kept going. Yeah, this has been an extremely close race. So the light arrow cutscene is not going to have anything when you have Shadow and Spirit Medallion because it is the Ganon's boss key on all 6 medallions. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Menou skipped the BK loop. And I think there was at least 1 key there. Like Hamsda has 5 keys right now total. So no, both of them had to have been keys then. Yeah, the entire first 5 checks in Fire Temple have been keys. But there's gold gauntlets! Oh wow!
That's huge.
But Menou is gonna get key locked here unless he finds the boss key. Because the boss key will drive him back to the loop, otherwise he will get key locked. Link just giving us a close-up of his face right there. Yeah, strength 1 locked there. But since first 2 strengths were not strength locked, that is definitely going to be interesting to see what's in Light Trial or Yeet Rock. Desert Arch was a Deku shield. I went back and looked. Yeah, we can now full clear Ganon's castle except for the ZL lock check in Light Trial. And he is now key locked. He's got to go back down.
Must have been a mistake. And also, welcome to all the waiters from Nico. Thank you very much for waiting us today, Nico.
Yo, welcome everybody. Yeah, this is going to be a big time loss for Menou skipping that boss key loop. Because not only does he have to come do the loop now, he has to then completely climb all the way back up because he wasn't able to get far enough to open that shortcut.
I need to ask Menou later if that was a mistake or not.
I mean, it is a big gamble. If you assume it's just 2 junk items and you don't want to do it, and it could end up paying off. It just didn't this time.
Why would you assume this?
You may feel behind and feel like you have to take some risks. And yeah, Hamsda confirming that there were 2 keys here. Which means deep fire is available too, ladies and gentlemen. It's a required fire. You know what that means. Boss keys on hammer chest. Oh, you say that too. Crap baskets. Oh, you say that too. And there's key number 1. And here comes key number 2. As Menou is about to go do down here and then probably Pierre. Oh! Tries to do the jump slash, gets hit by the fire slug and just falls all the way down.
I can't say it never happened to me before.
Oh, the legendary chest that always has the boss key did not have the boss key.
I mean, I just realized we only procure
It's not
sword
necessarily deep fire yet.
only procure sword and
think-
ZL away from glow mode.
I think so, yeah. So we can full clear fire, possibly Requiem. We're Kokiri Sword, ZL, and possibly Requiem from glow mode. Also, aside from long shot and the fact that forest's requirements lead into everywhere else, we have not found really anything for our stone dungeons. But this is just showing how much of a time sink that skipping those 2 checks were, though. Because Hamsda was just finished with the first 5 checks when Menou got locked out. He is now back to where he was locked out at, and Hamsda has already done these next 2 checks and is currently doing Pierre's check. Along with all the climb that Menou just did a second time. don't trust going down like that. Oh, that was so nerve-wracking to watch. I'm pretty sure we have all of the fire keys too. Yeah, we have every fire key. So these last checks are all items. With one being a boss key. But I consider a boss key an item because it's required to beat the dungeon. Not every small key in this dungeon is. Yeah, at this point I full clear. Honestly, like I'm already up in deep fire. We're already doing DLC fire. Like I full clear here. I just suck it up. Yeah, full clear, never come back. Dude, I really like... No, go ahead, Hellknight.
Oh, okay. You go first.
I was just gonna say I like the minor scale that Inverted Song of Time is in, and it just sounds so pretty.
I'll say, have you only seen 2 sometimes since? We had going with left hand.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna see less and less sometimes hints in these settings because sometimes hints are single copy. And first try getting that backflip. You love to see it. Oh, did we have a drop on Hamsda's stream? Oh, looks like it's back. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, at this point you're not really collecting hints. Like the only hint right now that would be valuable is your Kokiri sword being hinted in water, or a key or a dead item being hinted on the Shadow Floor Master. I can't think of too many other hints that would be good right now. You might need to refresh Hamsda's screen for the lack of pixels that it has right now.
Didn't seem to get better.
Why am I not following Hamsda?
Yeah, everyone, give her a lovely bonus.
Oh, no, it is coming from him. I was finally able to see that the pixelation is coming.
Menou and Hamsda, great continental or European matchup. Huh?
That would be a hilarious hint, Cola. That would be absolutely hilarious. Oh, Menou is just not getting helped at all by this fire temple.
Just making it over the flame wall.
And Hammer Chest is a boss key. We knew that. But also, that sucks. DLC fire having your boss key is never a fun time.
Yeah, it's sea fire. Don't get that one.
Well, the thing is, Sea Flare is if it's hinted that it's a dead item, then you don't have to go through it. You just go get your final key. Or if you're go moding it and you already have all your keys, you don't do that at all.
I kinda like getting boss keys so late. The reason for that is that you are not like forced to make that difficult decision of do you leave behind checks or not.
Yeah. There we go, Menou. You got it. we're seeing the bomb strats from Hamsda. We'll probably be seeing the same thing from Menou, since he doesn't have any chews, or he has a few chews. He got some from, he got some from high school. So we might see chew strats. I like chew strats. They're faster, and speed is everything.
Da kommt so Magier.
And Vabagi is down.
Well, Menou should be mad. Menou was ahead before heading into fire.
Oh yeah. No, that's definitely something I'll want to ask him. Was it a conscious decision to skip those two in the boss key loop, or was it just, you know, too much in your head? You just didn't realize it. Also, we passed it 5 minutes ago, so happy 100 minutes, everybody.
1 hour and 45 minute mark.
Hour and 45 minute, and we are one item from glow mode, not including songs. So the question is do you go Shadow here next? Do you go back to Light Trial for Way the Hero Goron's or Ganon's Castle? Like, what do you do here?
I don't believe that there's any wrong choice.
I honestly think Light Trial would be better, because if Light Trial also has the butter knife, and then ZL is on Temple of Time, that means you get to full clear Shadow right then and there.
I would probably wash stone water.
And it looks like Hamsda's going to Ganon's Castle.
I mean,
it makes sense. Full clear your wafts.
I would probably do Shadow Temple, I believe. Although, yeah.
Let's take a look. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Lightwire has such a high check density, and we have Prelude. With Prelude, I might check Lightwire.
So we have 8 checks in Ganon's Castle without ZL, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We have 14 checks in Shadow, but at up to 4 of those are going to be keys. Yeah, we have 8 checks in. We have the 6 Light Trial chests, the enemy clear, and Shadow 2. Oh wait, no, we have 10 because of Spirit. I forgot about Spirit. So we have 10 checks. So yeah, it's pretty much the fact that you only have 1 key left to find in Ganon's makes it more check dense than Shadow. Well, not only that, Toxic, but now that I forgot about Spirit, you have 1 less check and 3 less potential keys.
Promise, if you do this and you have something yellow here, you're basically dead.
Yeah, ZL lock. There is a ZL locked item in Ganon's Castle. We just found the 2nd key.
The other hand, Kill Sword is to be before ZL.
I don't know if it does or not. Yeah, no, it does. Cookie Sword locks ZL. Because the only song checks we have right now that are not ZL locked are both locked by Deku. So you don't care about that Light Trial check now that you're going to miss. The only thing it could be is Light Arrows. This is a healthy seed now, though. I think that's 3 heart containers we found. Team Buy a Shield really, or Team Not Buy a Shield is really paying off today. And Menou is absolutely going Shadow here. So we'll get to see which one was the better play.
Oh, if Cohere Sword is in Shadow Temple, this will put Menou ahead again.
Oh yeah.
Nothing for
Alright, so there's
Hamsda.
one check left.
Yeah. One check in Shadow Twilight, the second chest. All that's left for Team Menou.
Yeah, the only thing that ZL can lock for us right now are light arrows and Requiem access.
Let's do a very quick prediction.
Is it going to be whether Requiem's required or not?
Right, we only have 1 minute to answer this. Is progression in Shadow, yes or no? Quick prediction.
I'm going to play the odds. I'm going to play the odds.
With that I mean any item that unlocks checks before we get to the boat. Only 1 minute to answer. 40k point already put onto yes.
This just means because I spent like 300 points. No, 260. Well, thanks to whoever just bet the 10 extra thousand. Oh no, ruined my odds. It was at 6.
Alright, we have a slingshot. That is technically progression.
That's technically progression, but it's only progression if Target in the Woods has nothing.
Cohere Sword now on Target in the Woods.
I don't think that's progression. Well, it's logical progression, yes, but it's not progression unless Target in the Woods has to butter knife.
This is an extra skill.
The only way Sling is progression is if it is the if it's Cohere Sword on Target in the Woods. Because it's logical progression to beat Deku, but we don't care about logical progression. We care about progression.
Would that slingshot not also be required for is that not also putting the keys in Spirit into logic?
It could technically be progression to do Child Spirit if the boss key is there. Oh, there's butter knife. Okay, so the answer is still yes. It's progression.
And Menou immediately bailing.
There we go.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, no, you should absolutely bail here. You 110% should bail here. Because ZL is locked behind that butter knife, that lets you do Shadow all at once. Like, maybe get this check, that's fine, then get the fuck out of this temple. Yeah, I'm not mad anymore seeing that butter knife here, I'm not mad. Yeah, no, I agree with getting the Gibdo chest, but you fucking leave after that.
And I believe CL now has to be.
ZL could still be on Burning Cack if Requiem
I don't believe
is
it can
on
be
Temple of
because
Time.
we need either ZL or Requiem for finishing Spirit.
Right, Requiem's on Temple of Time to get boss key to then go back and fit. Oh wait, no, you'd still need Lens somewhere. I mean, Lens is successful somewhere.
Yes, but 1 second. If Requiem is on Prelude, could you then finish? Could you then finish Spirit Temple?
As long as the boss key is not ZL locked, yes. If the boss key is on Child Spirit, then Requiem lets you do that. Leave! Hamsda, leave!
I would mean that the last 2 checks have to be both the small key and the boss key.
Well, we have all the small keys.
I thought we only got 4. Okay.
No, we have all 5. Yeah, I am coming up with absolutely nothing that justifies Menou staying here.
Just find Forest Wind, doesn't get punished for forgetting about the.
The shortcut means nothing, markers, because that ZL is locked behind this butter knife. So whether it's Requiem or it's ZL on Temple of Time, you're able to full clear Shadow last. Yeah, the only way I see staying is if you have Farore's Wind.
Well, one way.
He is gambling he'll find Farore's Wind in here.
Well, it could be that Brutus Leather is required for Requiem.
Menou is just gambling that there's another item in here, though.
Okay.
I mean, if you get lights, you can go mode Deku, that's true, but not go moding Deku is still only like a 5-minute dungeon. Versus if you don't have Farore's Wind, the amount of time you're gonna waste coming back into Shadow, going all the way back through the temple just to get back to the boat. Like, even if you pull the shortcut, you're still having to go back partway through the temple. Whereas you'll be able to just go through and full clear Shadow in one go. It's still a double go. Because go moding Deku is a minute 45 to a minute 45 to 2 minutes. And let's see how long it takes him to do it without go moding it. He enters in with control at 1:55:45. And also, if we find lights in Deku, then it really doesn't matter. Yeah, like, out of logic, you still have water, because we can do everything but Central Pillar. Once we get CL. We have all of Forest. Yeah, no, when you get all of the medallions, he will say, you'll never find my light arrows that I've hidden in, and give you the location. I mean, I still agree, though, with clearing out Deku. I don't agree with not go moding it, for the simple fact of, if you find Rudo's letter or the lens or something else that gives you other checks in logic in Deku. Because if you go mode Deku and then he says like Jabu, you're not going to think about coming back to Deku searching for the Rudo's letter. Or irons. Or if he says Market, you're not going to come back in here looking for lens.
I think some items here. Ordered in Deku Tree and the Fire Arrows in Shadow Temple. Both useless?
Yeah. Also, everything after the first check in the room that Hamsda is in now is what time loss he'll have if Menou gets to go mode Deku. Yeah, the only way you'd need the letter to get the hint is if Bosky's on Requiem and Requiem, or Bosky is on Child Spirit and Requiem is in Ice. I mean, it's also bottom of the well here too, if he has to do that, and we're 1 skull away from 20 skulls. You got back up, Hamsda. There you go. There's Iron Boots in Shadow. Okay. So if lights are in water, I mean, it doesn't really help because Hamsda's still going to be able to get that on his next go through. It depends, Micro, on how many checks you have left in logic for where that lens could be. Also, I do my timings for end of dungeons when it shows the medallion on the screen. So we're coming up, 1, happy 2 hours, everybody. Happy 2 hours. And 2, we're about to see how long it took him to do Deku with the bunny hood. So it took us 4 minutes, 33, 34, 35, 36. It took us 4 minutes and 29 seconds to do full clear Deku, where it'll take about 1 minute 30 to 2 minutes to go mode it. So about a 3-minute time loss if Menou ends up getting to go mode Deku. But it doesn't look like it. And it's ZL. Okay, so now you just go do Shadow. You go full clear Shadow now. Actually, I think I would go do, yeah, I would do exactly what Hams is doing. Get this song first, because if it's Requiem, that's gonna help so much. If it's Bolero, Minuet, or Minuet, it's gonna suck. Because if it's Bolero or Minuet, that means that Requiem is either in Ice or behind Spirit. There's a 1 in 3 chance that Requiem is here. And then if it's not here, it's a 50-50 chance that Requiem is either in Ice or in or on Burning Cack. And it's Bolero! Requiem is either on Ice or Burning Cack. Which also means there are 3 checks to do in Spirit. Do you go...
We're in Schrödinger Light Arrow mode now.
Yeah, we're
might be
definitely
required to find Good or Zeta, but we don't know yet. To be able to finish Spirit.
Question is do you cross again? Do you go cross and do those 3 Zelda Lullaby checks?
But
Also,
we don't know if Requiem is required for Spirit Temple. Spirit Temple might be visible without Requiem.
The thing is, though, is where's our lens if Requiem is beatable without Requiem, or if Spirit is beatable without Requiem?
Water Temple. With Iron Boots on Phantom Ganon.
Well, Iron Boots were in Shadow. They were in the last checks before you were ZL locked.
Oh, didn't catch that.
Also, I think Menou partially go-moded Deku. Yeah, Menou partially go-moded Deku. And this should be Hamsda's 20th skull. Or he may have already gotten one, I don't know. Nope, this is the 20th. That's right, there are 4 ZL lock checks. There's the the compass chest, the 2 in the lobby, and the boss key. That's right. So 4 checks versus having to look for Ruto's letter first. See, this would be a seed that would be perfect for Mweep Skip, right here. This is what Mweep Skip was made for. So Mweep Skip Sea Flare is a glitchless jump that allows you to bypass King Zora so that you don't have to actually turn in Ruto's letter to access Ice Cavern. And if you're actively doing Mweep Skip, it's called squeeping. We don't know what was in Zora's Fountain or Ice, but Requiem has a 50-50 shot of being there, VXR, and we're either ZL locked or Requiem locked from the boss key in Spirit. And we don't know where Ruto's letter is. And we have all of forest, all of water, all of bottom of the well, plus a few overworld checks that it could be in. So here comes some extra time Menou is picking up since they did decide to go mode Shadow. It won't be as much as you would think, though. Like, all they're saving on is this pot room, the before wind hint, and the 2 after wind checks. Those are the only 4 checks that he's saving time from. I do agree with picking up the fire arrows here, though, because it will be, it'll be faster if you have to go to Forest Temple to do that. I mean, they do nothing for opening checks, but it helps you do Forest a little bit faster. Oh yeah, no, this is still definitely too close of a race to call. Especially because Hamsda's picking up some time here from not having to wait for those fans to stop blowing, where Menou had to wait a little bit to do that. And he'll pick up a little bit of time as well from not having to push the block. Oh wait, we have enough keys. Is Menou just gonna bypass the back of Shadow? He is. He's gonna say, fuck it. I'm just gonna go over here. If Rudo's letter is back there and Requiem is in ice and required, that's gonna be big. We'll have to see if Hamsda does the same thing. I mean, yeah, it's kind of free, but you're having to ride that boat ride again. That's the biggest thing, is you have to ride the boat again. Dude, I don't know. I don't think Menou would need Iron Boots in this seed from the weight of his titanium balls. We don't know GT rune or gut rune. It's either ZL or Child Spirit. Also, Hellknight, the people are asking for your lovely voice. As there is Bongo down.
Are they demanding my voice?
Oh yeah, Cola's demanding it.
Oh.
The chat misses you, Hellknight.
That's nice. I miss you too, chat. Not gonna be long.
So the question is does Hamsda do the maze, or does he go immediately for Bongo as well?
Why's Hamsda? Why's Menou no ahead of Hamsda?
Menou is ahead of Hamsda because he go-moded Deku and ignored the back maze in Shadow.
Oh, okay.
So if nothing's back here, then Menou takes a significant lead. Yeah, and he didn't do Light Trial yet. That's also something. So Hamsda will pick up a little bit of time here if Menou does Trials next. Yeah, Ham didn't pull the block, so you have to go for these checks here. You can't afford not to. If Letter's right here and Requiem's in ice, it's probably over. Because how long before Menou comes back for these last two checks in Shadow, or last three checks in Shadow? Nope, it's just some arrows. Okay. So Menou with the big balls and it paying off for skipping these checks in Shadow. However, they are going to loom over his head until he gets Requiem.
He's getting this check here.
Honestly, if Menou immediately goes for Trials next instead of crossing the desert again, trying to find Letter to go to Ice, this lead will be gone.
Yeah, let's make a prediction.
And also,
this might be the last.
Bongo. No, go ahead.
Is Ruto's letter required?
The biggest thing is Menou has not done Spirit Trial, not done Shadow 2, not done Light Trial, like, at all. So that is more check dense than the 4 checks in Shadow, plus the time waste you'll have to do if you cross again and don't get Boss Key.
So it was either required, that's either for beating Spirit Temple or for getting Light Arrows.
Yeah. And also, it looks like he is going to cross. I mean, I don't disagree with it. I really don't.
It's 3 checks versus 2 checks that are Requiem locked.
Well, it's 4 checks. We forgot about the Adult Compass.
Oh yeah. I forgot about the Bosky. It's always weird that the Bosky is yellow.
Yep. Have we seen Tektite Grotto? I do not know. I think we saw it from Hamsda, because Hamsda did a full clear of Hyrule Field before he got to Gerudo Fortress.
This heat can be over in 10 minutes, and this heat could be over in 2 hours. Oh my god.
So it all depends on what Hamsda does next.
Was the Harry
Because
Potter?
no, Hamsda really doesn't have anything else he can do. He has to cross now. Because he either has to cross or he has to go into a stone dungeon looking for Rudos. So yeah, no, Hamsda's gonna cross here. So I want to see their time difference when they re-enter Spirit. Because that will show how much of a lead Menou has. Because that minus the time to do the rest of Trials is the lead Menou has.
You find... You mean Bosky at the bottom to do the other ZL checks? Yes, that's what I said, Kule. It's good to acquired that's a bet that will close after you get the light arrow hand. Even then. Until we go.
Well, here's the thing though. If Bosky
we cannot close
not...
that until we get light arrows. We cannot close it.
Well, no, here's the thing. We'll be able to know immediately if we don't have Bosky in these ZL checks, because then it's Child Spirit, and that means that Requiem can't be on Burning Cack, so Rudo's Letter would be required then.
What's the other one?
If you find Bosky at the bottom, do you do the other ZL checks? I probably would not, honestly. I would beat Spirit, and I would go see if Requiem is Burning Cack. And if it's not, then I go get my Light Arrowhead and see where I have to go. Yeah, it's hard to cross at night, especially on BC. Oh no! That lead is basically gone now because of that void out. Oh no. He's like, fuck it, I'm playing Sun Song. I can't do this shit.
Did he play
Like,
Sun Song while sinking? Or did I say it correct?
I'm not sure. I mean, Sun Song changes you back here because time doesn't pass in this area, so it warps you back anyways.
But the way I saw that is he was sinking, then you can still pull out Ocarina.
Yeah, if you pull the Ocarina out while you're still standing before you start sinking, it'll be fine.
Yeah, Lensless Wasteland. Give it Lensless Wasteland, take it away.
And this is why I learned Lensless Wasteland not by visuals, but by setups. I can, for the most part, do all of Lensless Wasteland without having to look at where I'm going. But now Hamsda is very clearly in the lead for the fact that he's done more checks than Menou has. Like, they're very closely tied here, but Hamsda has less checks to do after this temple. And I agree with Menou doing this here. He is low hearts, low magic. You kind of want to come in here, get that refill from the fairy. Alright, first of 4 checks that we can do right now.
Yeah, there it is.
There's Bosky. You immediately go beat and get the light arrow hint. There's really not anything that can be done. The only thing I could see is if Menou continues to do checks and say finds lens in the other CL lock check, and light arrows are on chess minigame. Like, it's honestly, it's gonna come down to where light arrows are, but Hamsda has a significant lead right now. And he's gonna continue doing these checks, alright.
Promise, if light arrows are here, or something that is required for light arrows, like Rudolph's ladder. Whew.
Well, we never found any progression items in Spirit. If Rudo's letter is locked behind something else,
We found
then you might not have
ironwoods
ever
here.
needed to cross anyways.
Oh no, wait, ironwoods were in shadow, not sorry.
Yep. Yeah, there was nothing in Spirit. Spirit has been a barren temple, I think. Except for, I think there was a Goron tunic, but I'm not 100% sure.
Two bows. There, light arrows.
Oh, nope, there they are. That is GG's. And Rudo's letter was not required.
Menou is so dead.
Yeah, no, the only... I mean, this will still be a close race if Menou does not go to the boss right here. Yeah, this is GG's.
GG Hamsda. Menou skipping.
I honestly wanted him to fall there so that he'd remember, oh wait, I have 2 checks in here.
Menou skipping 2 checks too many.
So 2 different times, the balls to the wall skipping checks paid out for Menou. The 3rd time it did not.
Actually, no, he was punished in Fire Temple. He was
punished in Fire Temple, made it up in Shadow, made it up in Deku, and then punished in Spirit. The lights were not on the hand, but they were on the upper chest that you needed either hovers or a hookshot to get to.
That's problem. Problem is light arrows being here means
That lens is somewhere available.
no. Let me. That's what I wanted to say. If light arrows are here, you're losing so much time. But the chance that they are here is also so slim. Because there's still so many checks available that it's still, on average, I believe, the right play to skip these checks.
Oh yeah, no, like, it's not a bad thing to skip it. Like, this is definitely the correct play. You get the boss key, you go get the hint. It just sucks that if Burning Cack is not Requiem, you have to cross again to get these lights.
Let's see if we are not posting spoiler logs.
Yeah, we don't spoiler log for the race. They're always locked.
They are locked to protect the
Nowhere.
the
C-Flare.
encryption.
They will not be made.
But if you want, you can load up the seed later.
If you want a spoiler log, you can always download the seed and put the GC codes into it. Yeah, the only thing that would save Menou here is if he saves in Spirit, does a file copy to go get the light arrow hint to see if it was in Spirit. If he doesn't do that, and even then, it's still gonna be a long bit of time.
Probably doing a save and then copying the file would probably have to be slower than just checking the checks at the end.
Yeah, Cola. When you're in the GZ GUI, you instead of putting in the original ROM, you just put the randomizer ROM into it. Yeah, you can hookshot Rova.
Of course you can.
You hookshot her, and that has her speed up this part where she's like moving between the platforms. And there's the boss key for Hamsda.
You can even hookshot her to get through her.
Oh, I didn't know that. That was something I didn't know. Okay. I didn't realize that. I didn't see Hamsda do that. That is so cool. Ah, well, I learned something new today too.
Which bosses can you hookshot? You can hookshot Morpha, of course. Can you hookshot Menou? Can you hookshot the other bosses like Phantom Ganon?
I don't think you can hookshot Phantom Ganon.
And probably not hookshot Volvagia. You cannot hookshot Bongo Bongo.
I think you might be able to hookshot Volvagia when she's like starting her fly cycle and like hit her in the face with a hookshot.
You might be able to hook. You can hookshot her again though. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you do
this
that,
was a
you
head-to-head
can-
race. This was a very close race.
Yeah, no, this was an absolutely close race with Menou just having fucking titanium balls of steel for skipping as many checks as he did, and it paying off 2 out of the 4 times.
Titanium balls
Like
of
50% of his risks paid off.
You know that titanium is not a steel alloy.
No, it is not. But they're definitely tougher than steel. But they're also lighter. Yeah, I don't know if the fire play was intentional, and it unfortunately cost him a little bit of time, but he made that time up by doing it in Shadow and Deku. Like, honestly, where he lost the time was really just Hamsda doing the last 2 checks before going to the boss, and Menou just voiding out during the second crossing.
I'm a little bit
Like,
worried
if-
for Hamsda here with 1 health.
Like, honestly, had he gotten to Gerudo Fortress just a minute, or not even a minute, like 10 seconds sooner, then it would not have been night for him in the Haunted Wasteland. Yeah, no, this just shows the level of execution these two have are both absolutely insane, that it's less about your route and more about your execution at this level.
Ooh, Menou. Tension, 1 more hit and you're dead. Then goes to Hamsda. No way. Oh, you hit there?
Oh, Hamsda's got 13 hearts.
Yeah, I thought you were only hit before the Ganon fight itself, not before the Ganon.
You heal all of your hearts at the Ganondorf fight, and then you heal your hearts and magic at the Ganon fight.
Oh.
So if you have no magic when you get to the below area right before the long trek to the boss key room, then or like right after the boss key, like that bottom floor down there. If you have no magic there, you need to pick up some pots because he will not give you extra magic.
Yeah, I know that.
Exactly, Mike. That's exactly the thing. Like if Requiem had been in the graveyard, or had it been in the graveyard, then it would have been way easier to have skipped that last check.
And that is the Spirit Temple info Menou. Too bad Menou is not using facecam today.
Well, we done saw none. He just immediately reset.
Yeah. Looks like he's going back. And there are 3 checks that could have the light arrows. But he will probably not make it to Spirit Temple before. Wait, he's playing Bolero?
Why is he? Why are you not just?
I mean, he hasn't turned in Rudo Zelda since we never found Rudo Zelda, so we can.
No, I'm wondering why he did not just play Nocturne to go get the Burning Cack song.
I mean, this might make sense if Ice Cavern was already opened.
Yeah, no, if Menou jumps here, then that's a DQ.
Quick, Hamsda, finish the fight before we have to DQ Menou.
Mweep skip is not allowed in the tournament.
Go Hamsda.
Oh, wait,
And Hamsda finishes in
sub 230. GG's.
the way soon.
Well, he hasn't FF'd yet, so we can't ask him if he wants an interview. Poppy could ask for us if he wanted. Or Xenu, if you're in the chat, ask him if they want an interview.
Who will be KK?
Bon, bah tant pis. Bon.
Menou hasn't forfeited.
Bon, j'avais pas le choix de toute façon. En vrai, si j'avais pas chié le fire. Ah, si j'avais pas chié le... J'ai fait de la merde dans le fire. Mais du début à la fin, j'ai fait de la merde dans le fire.
Oh my god.
Oh, c'est pour ça que j'ai rush comme un
He's
tarde.
upset at his play in fire.
Yeah. He hasn't forfeited yet, so I can't write in Waste chat.
I can't either.
And Xeno doesn't seem to be around.
Oh, and it
ouais,
wasn't
je commence à
ice
faire
though. Minuet was burning cack. Ah! I'll just go into their VCs and go ask them if they want one.
I was gonna make Hamsda up here.
We're joined now by Hamsda. GG's man on that. How do you feel?
Thank you, GG's. Yeah, pretty decent. I did the right dungeons this time for head. So, that's a plus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, this was honestly a pretty jetty seed too.
Yeah, didn't have to touch any of the stones.
Didn't have
pretty
to
crazy.
touch bottom of the well and ice
Cavern,
either.
yeah. I mean,
Well,
Ice Cavern, logically, I guess.
Well,
It's a
not
bad
necessarily, depending on where the lens was.
J'étais devant. Ouais, j'ai fait
Did
de
we
la
have
merde en
all
fire.
keys? I
J'étais
thought
même
we were
devant
missing
Spirit.
one.
Yeah, no, you had all the keys.
I thought we were only at 4. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Ouais,
we
mon
saw
fire
all
était
5 from
dégueulasse.
Menou.
Mon fire était
Ah, okay.
dégueulasse. Je vais la rejoindre.
Wait, but there can't be one upstairs. I'm confused. Oh, whatever. But yeah, I mean, lens or letter.
Or we might have missed one then. I remember.
I think one is on child side, I'm pretty sure. Because I think I got my 4th one in the invisible hallway. Like in the knuckle hallway, and that one should be logically always the 5th one.
Yeah, I think I
fourth.
might have just seen you leaving the right side, the Silver Gauntlets chest with
Yeah, that one
one
had bow.
key left. I
Yep.
think I just saw one key left from that chest. I'm like, oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's all keys then. But no.
Oh no,
it
yeah,
might have
we had 3 at that point, I'm pretty sure, and then I found one more on the adult side, so I think we were only at 4. At least
okay.
that's what I think I told myself. So it was like about a 4-2 shot to get the boss key, so I thought like that has to be worth it. Instead of like
So
randomly guessing.
so the big deciding factor was the fact that you decided to do those last 2 ZL checks in Spirit before going up to fight Twin Roba. What was
Yeah.
your thought process behind why you did that?
I mean, Menou mentioned it. he wanted to get them as well. We didn't have Requiem, so like they don't cost much time to get. So there's like it's a risk reward thing, right? You save maybe like 30 seconds to a minute, if even, to skip them. Like I mean, I would have probably even gotten the boss key chest upstairs. It's not much slower to then jump down again. But yeah, those two I was grabbing for sure. But yeah, without Requiem, it's just ridiculous to get back to if he actually says light arrows are over there, and then they actually were there.
Oh yeah. And just the odds, though, that they were going to be there were so
They were
small
low,
because
yeah,
of
they were low.
how much you had left to do.
I know. It's just the punishment was too big for my taste. That's why I cleared out Deku as well. Like I knew it was a 50-50 to get ZL on in Temple of Time, but at the same time, like I don't want to go back to Deku.
Oh yeah. And
So
we saw four big things. We don't know if one of them was intentional from Menou. He ended up not doing the boss key loop in Fire when they first got into Fire Temple.
okay,
They got the key from the Goron near the boss room and then just started climbing. That one ended up not paying off. They had to go back, get the two keys there. But then they decided, after getting the butter knife and doing the re-dead chest, they stayed in shadow all the way through pushing the block,
Mhm.
and then went and did Deku. Gomo did Deku except for the basement. And then at that point, he was actually slightly ahead of you, aside from not having done the rest of Ganon's castle.
Okay,
But like taking that out of the equation, he was about a bongo fight and a half ahead of you.
dang,
And then y'all were pretty synced up going back to Spirit.
okay,
But then that was just
yeah, that
unfortunate.
hurts.
Minot got there like 5 seconds too late for it to stay daytime. So he tried doing
Okay.
the lensless wasteland at night and voided out right at the end.
Oof, yeah, that
And then
costs like
y'all
a
were
minute or two.
basically in sync there.
Nice, nice.
But
Yeah,
overall, y'all both made intense, execution today, and it was an absolutely insane race.
yeah, that one was crazy when I realized like after GTG, I'm like 2 items and CL from Go mode potentially.
Now,
Like
have you and Toad have not faced, if I'm correct,
no,
right?
it's the last match I'm missing. Yeah,
All right. Well, with your
so
win today, though, that does confirm Cola will be in the brackets, and
okay.
then whoever wins between you and Toad will be joining him.
Oh, okay.
And
Wait,
Toad has been our
didn't
tracker
Menou
today.
beat Cola? I thought.
Right, but with you beating Minot, he is now at 1-2.
Oh, he did this match against Tola already. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
I see, I see.
I
Yeah,
knew it
and Toad
though.
has been the tracker today, so he's been
Thank you.
getting feed on both of you guys.
Getting the
So
info.
he's in the chat. You got any fighting words for him?
Let's roll the casino, I guess. I don't have the chat open right now.
Yeah, we didn't really have a casino today. It was
Yeah,
a pretty jetty seed, sub
this one was
230.
pretty nice. I
One of
like
the
I
fastest
hadn't
seeds we had.
I had played like one seed since my match with Cola 2 weeks ago, like the last weekly, and that one was kind of alright. And then I wanted to like warm up a bit earlier and roll a seed that had like all the shitty Sphere Zero, like Skull Mask, Dumper Digging, Bridge Shard, everything was required, and I was like, oh, don't give me something like that.
And it was a Xenu seed, so I was expecting something like ZL on OOT or Requiem on OOT or just, Frogs 2 required or something like that.
Yeah. Admittedly, that CL was kind of dumb. Like you had to dip the castle for the hovers, and then had to make the choice to go to Shadow ZLs.
Oh yeah. No,
And
you
like
had
you
to
could have even
dip
gone
the
there without the hook.
castle to go to GTG, get the hammer from horseback, get Dins from GTG, then
Oh
go
yeah,
to
right. Dins
Shadow.
was also over there. Yeah, I forgot. We didn't have access to Shadow even. Yeah, and at that point there was like no way I'm not crossing.
Oh yeah. So
But
you
like
get Dens, you do some Spirit, you get Boss Key locked, then you go to Shadow, and they're like, shoot, do I stay and push the block, or do I
Yeah.
just go to Deku and spend the 50-50?
Yeah, I felt like it was easier, like, because if I were to push the block, I'd basically walk the same exact way, like down the middle hallway there anyways. So I thought I might as well just see if I get CL, and then I don't have to like push the block.
Exactly.
So yeah,
And
especially
just
since
for
I
the
had set
scope
up
of
bunny
Shadow
up,
Temple,
even though it wasn't worth it.
oh yeah, like just in the scope of Shadow and Deku, it ended up being worth to push the block and go mode Shadow and Deku, because also Menou did not do the back 3 checks in Shadow either.
Yeah, I know it was a go mode a little shadow, but at the same time, like I would have done those anyways because of light arrows.
Exactly.
Like light arrows in like one of those deep temples where you can't easily go back. Like if we had FW, this would have been very much a different story, obviously.
Oh,
But without
absolutely.
FW, without like our warp songs were absolute garbage basically. There was no way I'm skipping that stuff because I just don't want to go back.
Oh
And
yeah.
obviously Storms was out of logic, so I didn't really want to go to the well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I definitely wonder where either Rudo's letter or Lens was.
Yes, same. I don't think.
'Cause-
What do we have left in logic? Iron Boots were in Spirit, so that can't be it. I
No,
guess
Iron
Forest.
Boots were in Shadow.
Oh, we're in
They
Shadow.
were
Yeah, they were
the
somewhere
last.
late.
Yeah, they were the Gibda room, the last before the boat ride.
So those actually are in
That
logic, I
was
guess.
Water Temple,
Yeah,
Forest
Water
Temple,
Forest.
Big Pose.
I had
Um,
Shalcron City left as well as an option, and
yeah,
then obviously all the ZL strays that might have been it.
yeah.
There was plenty of options, and I didn't really want to go for any of them. So I'm glad to
What
see
would have
it.
been
Like,
funny is if it was Rudo's letter on one of those checks, and then Lens and Requiem being in ice.
I
Would have
mean,
been
that's
funny.
kind of what I expected at that point. But yeah, that's why I kept clearing light arrows and the potential for required Rudos. Like if the boss key was on child side, we
Oh
might have
yeah.
needed Rudos. So I kept clearing the dungeons. That would have cost me too much time. But yeah, thanks for restreaming, for hosting and whatnot.
Yeah, absolutely. And I guess we'll take a look at what we've got coming up next later tomorrow, or no, it's tomorrow actually at 3 p.m. Eastern time. We have a group G match, which is Irwin versus B Luigi right here on the Silver Gauntlets. And then the Saturday match on TSG will be at 1 p.m. That'll be Ninja Bus versus Jiraxo. 2 hours before that, we're going to have Levi Belvedere versus Exodus. That will be a fun one. And then we have 2 more on Saturday at 2 and 3 p.m. Eastern, which is Poppy Grant and Ryuja, and then Choco versus Doc Heaps. And then rounding out your weekend is a triple header on Sunday. We have Ema Soda versus Anvil, the 3-way match of Wooly and Anston and Earl Weird to see who gets to go to the Group B side of brackets, and then the rematch of Splits Happens versus Master Alex. And regarding someone to raid, ZSR Main is doing Skyward Sword Randomizer. That's always fun to watch.
Well,
But
that's the
aside,
winner brackets, right?
it is the
That's the finals.
winner bracket Gymnast 86 versus
Round one.
Deer.
Round one, not final.
And actually, Deer, it looks like Deer had quit, so it's just Gymnast finishing it up, it looks like. ZSR 2 is doing Legend of Zelda 2 Link's Adventure. How far into that are they? That's Zarnax 42 versus Top Life, and they just finished that too. I got nothing regarding Zelda, at least.
So some people do multi-world. Who was that?
Amaterasu is doing their first 100% OOT speedrun. Kelpsy is doing a 4-medallion bridge. Kelpsy's a fun runner.
Post the name in chat.
Yeah. KELPSEI. Gotta go back.
Okay.
There we go.
Thanks again for restreaming and tracking and everything. I'm gonna head out. My cats
All right.
threw something down while I was in GTG, so I'm gonna have to clean up. See
No,
ya.
you're good. You have a wonderful day, man.
As always, thanks everyone. Thanks to all comment. Thanks to all our trackers today. Thanks to my co-commentator Bitsy. Thanks to our runners Hamsda and Menou. See you all tomorrow, I hope.
I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.